This is Inside Indiana Business Radio on demand for Friday, June 13th, 2025. I'm Gary Dick. In Northwest Indiana, energy giant BP has announced that it is pausing efforts to develop so-called blue hydrogen at its oil refinery in Whiting. The company said the decision was led by several factors, including a lack of certainty for long-term federal government support. The Whiting refinery had been identified as the site to produce the hydrogen as part of the Midwest Alliance for Clean Hydrogen, or MACH2, which was selected in 2023 to receive up to $1 billion to develop a clean hydrogen hub. The Marshall County Career Innovation Center, a collaborative workforce training project serving 10 rural school districts in northern Indiana, has been named the 2024 National Rural New Market Tax Credit Deal of the Year. Located on the Plymouth High School campus, the center is designed to provide high school students with hands-on career and technical education. Sean Peterson is president of Community Redevelopment Partners.
This is one of those projects that have leveraged the collaboration that the administration has put forward to bring regions together to solve regional problems, to have multiple organizations come together.
Warsaw-based OrthoWorks has promoted one of its own to lead the Orthopedic Industry Advancement Organization. Ryan Christner, who was executive director of the organization's Orthopedic Industry Retention Initiative, has been appointed president and CEO. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio. Indiana's economy is on the move, and every region has a role to play. Join IBJ Media and Inside Indiana Business for the Innovate Indiana series, presented by Indiana University and Old National Bank. We're traveling to 10 regions across the state to spotlight business growth, workforce development, innovation, and Indiana's tech hubs. Don't miss this front row look at Indiana's future and the growth opportunities in your region. Find out when we'll be in your area at ibj.com/innovate. Executives at Indianapolis-based Allison Transmission say the company's planned $2.7 billion acquisition of the off-highway business unit of Ohio-based Dana will bring a boost to the company's global footprint. During a call with investors Thursday, CEO David Graziosi said Dana's off-highway business operates in more than 25 countries, and about 70% of the business unit's revenue was generated outside of North America. The Bloomington Economic Development Corporation has announced that Almvoy American, a Canadian manufacturer, is expanding its U.S. operations with a new location to be headquartered in Bloomington. An Indianapolis firm has filed a lawsuit seeking nearly $1.6 million it says it's owed by the primary contractor on Stevanato Group's facility in Fishers.
The complaint, filed June 4th in Hamilton Commercial Court, alleges the Indianapolis office of Chicago-based Pepper Construction has failed to pay Indianapolis-based BMWC Constructors $1.59 million for site work it performed as a subcontractor on Stevanato's pharmaceutical container and syringe production facility in Fishers. BMWC says it did receive partial payments from Pepper Construction after it filed a lien against Italy-based Stevanato's property on November 1st, 2024, but that a $1.59 million balance remains. The Indianapolis company is asking the court to order a sheriff's sale of the Stevanato property to satisfy the debt. Representatives from both parties declined to comment on the matter. The property in question is part of Stevanato's $500 million development in Fishers. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Hoping to foster more avenues for small business growth, the Economic Development Corporation Michigan City is eyeing an innovation center and seeking public input. The Innovation Center would seek to help new startups and smaller businesses get off the ground with space for offices, labs, and more. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.